Jamalicious.
Oh, sassy. Look at yourself. You look nice. You're sassy. What?
Sassy individual.
Mm-hmm.
Sassy individual. Pretty intellectual.
Say what?
Sassy individual.
Jamalicious.
Sassy individual. Pretty intellectual.
Say what?
Sassy individual.
Sassy.
Sassy individual. Pretty intellectual.
Say what?
Sassy individual. Sassy individual. Girl, shining up there, gotta go out and be the one. Yeah, girl, there's so much happening here. I'm glad time. Serious fun. There's no road that we can't go down, and there's no place we can't move. Hey girl, your friends are calling you up. Gotta get up and start up cool. Girl, got your shoes, your wheels, and your phone. Might connect with some serious fun.
I like the way you look, girl. I like the way you smile. We should take a trip downtown so we can talk some style. There's a place on the corner, a little vintage style. They got some threads that'll spin your head, make your homeboys trip and fall. Guru, Cash King, break out the green. We'll do the tag team money thing. Dressing up for the shop girls. Living in your dream world. Talking style. I'm the guru talking style. Talking style. I'm the guru talking style.
Okay, step 1. Take a look at the furious fashions I have collected this season by clicking on the items on the left. And hello, there are hundreds of items, so scroll, scroll, scroll. Whenever you see a fashion that you so totally want to update, select that item and click the copy button. Doing this creates a mega list of all the items you want to work on. Ready to graduate to the next step? Click the Move On button hiding there in the bottom corner and voila! You're on your way. You can totally work on your own photos, but first you have to copy them onto the computer. Check out the manual for more info. First, use the Box It tool to draw a box around the portion of the picture you want to work with. Choose up to 3 colors that best describe your new creation, and I'll be sure it matches up with dozens of items already in my closet. Now that you've become the diva of design, let's get this thing sized and positioned correctly so that it works in the shareware closet. These tools are like the zit cream of the program. You can choose one to totally zap the unsightly blemishes of your design. Color is so key. Try your hand at creating this season's new palette. And if you feel the color wheel so limits your creativity, use the style bar to get even more options. Don't worry if you make a grievous error. The first box of the style bar will always bring you back to square one. Don't worry about the unsightly box. You totally have a chance to rid yourself of it in the next step. Off the shelf? As if! At the Unique Boutique, you can design and colorize everything from shirts to shoes. It's a designer's dream. And the best part, after your furious fashioning, you can mix and match the item in the shareware closet. Need help? I've created a totally simple tutorial that will teach you the steps to becoming a diva of design. Just click the Teach Me button on the left and we can get started. Just a little reminder of where you are in the couture creation process. Name your closet by season, designer, or creator. That's you, girlfriend! Sorry, you can only use up to 8 letters. Mixing and matching is such the spice of life. Swap between closets to your heart's content. But remember, if you delete it, it's gone for good, girlfriend. I'll totally help you through the steps of this awesome activity. Simply follow my instructions, and by the time you are finished, you'll have created a bodaciously beautiful body of clothes. Okay, step 1. Click and hold on the downward arrow next to the words Share's Faves to reveal all the closets you have to choose from. Then drag your mouse over the folder called My Picks. Once you have selected a folder, you can customize any of the items within that folder. Let's customize my favorite skirt. Click on the skirt picture. You'll know you've done it right because you'll see the photo in the preview window. Okay, now click Copy to copy that item into the A La Boutique list, and you will be on your way to building a list of all the items you want to customize. You can add as many as you like, but let's start with just one. Click the Move On button to continue. Since we just want to work with the skirt, here we will eliminate everything else. After clicking on the Box It tool, move your cursor to just outside the upper left corner of the part of the picture you want to capture. Click and hold the mouse button, then drag to the lower corner to create a box. Don't worry if you make a mistake, you can always try again. Once you've created the box, hit the Click It button to capture the image and move on to totally go to the next screen. After clicking on the Box It tool, move your cursor to just outside the upper left corner of the part of the picture you want to capture. Click and hold the mouse button, then drag to the lower corner to create a box. Don't worry if you make a mistake, you can always try again. Once you've created the box, hit the Click It button to capture the image and move on to totally go to the next screen. In this section, you can totally change the character of the skirt. Click in the color wheel to try out different shades and use the style bar to get some bodacious combinations. Don't worry if you make a mistake. By sliding the style bar to the far left, you will always return to the original image. And those unsightly boxes that sometimes happen can totally be erased in the next step. Once you like the look of your new creation, hit the Move On button. Click in the color wheel to try out different shades and use the style bar to get some bodacious combinations. Don't worry if you make a mistake. By sliding the style bar to the far left, you will always return to the original image. And those unsightly boxes that sometimes happen can totally be erased in the next step. Once you like the look of your new creation, hit the Move On button. Here's where you can erase the background of the photo so your new creation will look great in the shareware closet. Just click on one of the eraser tools and drag your cursor across the part of the image you want to erase. You can take the sleeves off a blouse, change a dress into a skirt, all sorts of things. Plus, bonus! You can use the erasers to totally stencil original patterns into the clothes. Click Move On when you're done. In order for your creation to work well in the shareware closet, you have to let the computer know what type of item it is. Is it a shirt? A face? An accessory? In this case, it is so totally a skirt, so click the skirt option and move on. In order for your creation to work well in the shareware closet, you have to let the computer know what type of item it is. Is it a shirt? A face? An accessory? In this case, it is so totally a skirt, so click the skirt option and move on. Being color coordinated is key. Choose up to 3 colors that best describe your latest creation, and I'll make sure it matches with other items already in the shareware closet. Hit move on when you're done. Now you get a chance to size and position your item and place it in a closet. Place your cursor over the item, click, and drag it to the correct position. Use the enlarge and reduce buttons to make it the correct size. Then, select a closet by holding the downward arrow on the right-hand side of the screen and dragging it to the closet you want to use. You can even add a new one if you like. When you're done, click the Buy It button and your latest creation will be a permanent part of the program. Check out how it looks in the shareware closet. Way to go, girlfriend. You have totally mastered the details of design. Now you're ready to give it a try on your own. And as if I would ever leave my TBs in a time of need, if you ever need a little help, just click the progress bar in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. I'll totally be there for you. Everything in my closet is so categorized. Where does this new entry fit in? I know it's way pixely, but you get the idea.